Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Top Tier TCG, where we talk about different decks and how to play them. Before we start this video, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been subscribing and watching my videos. We're about 4 people away from hitting 300, so if you could subscribe if you enjoy this video, that'd be awesome. I do a giveaway at each 100 subs we get. We're doing a giveaway right now for some code cards on one of the shorts on my feed, so if you go comment and like and just let me know you subscribe, be entered to that. 150 codes for you. But let's just start this video. We're going to be talking about Archaludon EX, and probably the most fitting metal type deck we're going to get for a good while until we see some more support. I was hoping Hop Station was going to be one of the top decks for metal types, but we haven't seen too much play with it. But this deck right here has been seeing some good play in city leagues in Japan and getting some wins in there. So let's just jump in and start talking about it. We're going to start off with the support Pokemon that go for it. We have our Latias EX for the Skyliner ability. We have Ditto for its transformative start. We have Fezandipiti for the Flip the Script ability. We have Mew EX for the Restart ability. And we have Squawkabilly for the Squawkabilly ability. It's a lot of abilities. We have the Assemble Alloy ability. We have the Pecharunt Toxic Subjugation ability. We have the Brute Bonnet Toxic Powder ability. This is a very ability-based deck, and I'm just going to explain why real quick. So with Brute Bonnet, we have Toxic Powder, where if you have an Ancient Boost capsule attached to it, it poisons both your Pokemon and your opponent's active Pokemon. And that's going to go well with the stadiums we have here and the Pecharunt we also have in play. That's the Toxic Subjugation. As long as this Pokemon is in your active spot, you put 5 more damage counters on your opponent's poison Pokemon. So it does 6 damage instead of 1. And if you have the stadium that we're going to talk about in a second too, it adds 2 more, so it's going to do 8 damage counters if your opponent is a non-dark type Pokemon. But we'll get to that in a bit. This is our main attacker here. We have Duraludon and Archaludon EX with the Assemble Alloy ability. If you evolve your Duraludon into Archaludon, you can put 2 Metal Energies from your discard pile to any Metal Pokemon in any way you like. So let's say you only have 1 energy attached and you have 2 in your discard. Upgrade it, get that energy attached, and you can start using Metal Defender for 220. And then attached with the Brute Bonnet ability, that adds another damage counter doing 230, and then with the stadium it does 250. And then we also have the Binding Mochi tool, which we're gonna explain here, that we're gonna attach to our Archaludon, which does even more damage. So you're doing around 290 in one hit, which is pretty freaking good, especially considering that Archaludon has 300 HP, so it's a little harder to knock out, and hopefully it gives you the chance to get those win conditions that you want with this metal type deck. And so we carry 3 Duraludon, 3 Archaludon, 2 Brute Bonnet, 2 Pecharunt. The Pecharunt's mainly used, I think, to get like the turn 1 win in case a person has a Badoo out there or a Dreepy. If you can have the combination of the Brute Bonnet and the stadiums and stuff, you can do all those damage counters and get a knockout turn 1, potentially winning if they're not set up in any way possible. But we're going to carry 2 of those. We have 1 Latias EX, 1 Ditto, so we can try to use the transformative start to either get the Duraludon or the Pecharunt out. We have 1 Fezandipiti in case your Pokemon gets knocked out. You can draw those 3 extra cards. We have the Mew EX for the restart ability to draw until you have 3. And then we have Squawkabilly with the Squawk and Seize, so you can discard your hand and draw 6 cards on your first turn, which is really useful in combination with one of the supporters we're going to be talking about here. It's the first one. It's going to be Carmine. If you go first, you may use this card on your first turn, discard your hand, and draw 5 cards. So if you can use this and then use your Squawkabilly ability, you're doing a double full hand to get everything you need. You're kind of rushing through your hand here to get all the components to make it work, but you are going to be discarding a lot of cards and doing that, so be careful how you use it. But we have some other cards to support us with all this. So we have Secret Box, which is a pretty decent ace spec in here. I like it. Search your deck for an item card, a Pokemon tool card, a supporter card, and a stadium card. After you discard 3 cards from your hand, you can get all those combinations of that you need to pull out those necessary damage outputs. And we're going to carry 1 of them here. We have 4 of the Carmine. We have 4 of the Perilous Jungle, the stadium that adds 2 damage counters to each poison non-dark Pokemon. So be careful with that. Sometimes I forget and I'm like, why didn't those damage counters hit? But we hit 4 of those, so we can get that out as soon as possible. We have 3 Pokégear 3.0s. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a supporter card you find there and put it into your hand. Hopefully we get that first turn if we don't get the Carmine, and so we can get that Carmine in and use it up. We have 2 Night Stretchers in here. Put a Pokemon from your basic energy from your discard pile into your hand. Choose either or. We got a Pal Pad just in case we use up or accidentally have to discard the supporters that we need. Throw them back in there. Shuffle up to 2 supporter cards from your discard pile and put them into your deck. We got 4 Nest Balls. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench to get that consistency in there. We got 4 Professor's Research. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Trying to get that big hand as much as possible to get all our items. Then we have Boss's Order. We only carry 2. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. So if you see a Pokemon you can knock out without being poisoned, get that Fezandipiti, get that Mew, or get that Squawk. Only need 2 in there. And then we have Professor Turo's Scenario. Pretty specific to this deck, only because you can put one of your Pokemon in play into your hand, you discard all cards attached to that Pokemon. This is really useful if your Archaludon is almost knocked out, and you can deny them that knockout for the next turn with the Professor Turo. You discard all those energies, and you involve your other Duraludon, and you get all those energies back on. So, really good card to have. We're going to have 2 of those in there. We have Super Rod. Shuffle up to 3 any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck, just in case you have to discard a lot or you miss out on those Archaludons. We have 4 Ancient Boost Capsules, which we're going to attach to the Brute Bonnet only, but we have 4 just so we can make sure we get that on our first turn. And then we have 2 Binding Mochi. You might want to modify it how it is. I kind of like it like this, but I was thinking of changing up this deck. Again, if you attach this to one of your poison Pokemon, they do 40 more damage, so that Duraludon or the Archaludon will do 260 instead of that 220 if it's poisoned. And then we have 4 Ultra Balls. Get the Archaludons out or get the Fezandipitis out as soon as possible. And we only carry 1 Earthen Vessel. Let's search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards after discarding a card from your hand. Get those metal out, or you can discard a metal energy and get 2 more out. Whatever you want to do with it, but we only carry 1. And then we have 6 metal energy here. We're kind of recycling them back and forth, so it does really well. But that's this deck. Are you thinking of trying it out? Let's test it out real quick. I'm still getting used to it. Sometimes I'm like, I'll probably make a misplay here, but I'm trying my best with it. Hopefully you guys were able to get some Destined Rivals. I don't know if it's out by the time this video is up, but I woke up this morning to try to get some and there was nothing on there. So we'll see if Pokemon does a surprise drop for the pre-orders. Have not been able to get anything else. I missed out on the Prismatic Premium figure kit. So upset. Pokemon needs to fix this. Sorry for that noise, that's my cat. He has the zoomies right now. Okay, so they're gonna go first. Okay. We're gonna put our Duraludon in the active spot. We'll see what he plays here real quick. Okay. I have not played against a Ready Drago V yet. Let's see what get the Squawkabilly. Squawk and Seize. Get that teal mask ogre upon you. Oh wow. Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna put the Squawkabilly in here. I am going to Perilous Jungle, Earthen Vessel the 2 energies out. Because I really don't know if he's gonna attack me or not, but we're just gonna get those damage counters in while we can. Bonnet here. And depending what the Pokégear hits. Nope, we don't want to get rid of that. So what I can only do is I'm going to Squawk and Seize. Oof. Oh, we do have the Carmine. So maybe I'll do this here. I am going to get another Duraludon. And I'm going to put the Binding Mochi on him in case he tries to knock out this Duraludon. And we're going to use Carmine here. Okay. Okay, let's make it work. Let's make it work. So we're going to poison. Fine. We can do that 30 damage here. So we at least did 60. And the next turn, we're going to be able to knock out if he's a V-Star or not. Whether he decides to knock out this Duraludon or the other one. We're going to evolve that bad boy. And then we're going to save our boss's order for the next knockout. Get that Squawkabilly. Okay, discard the Latias and the Grass Energy. Regidrago V-Star, of course. So now he's at 220. So I don't even need to poison my Archaludon. I can wait for my next turn after that. He might not. Oh no, does he not have the cards he needs? Legacy Star. Oh. What's he gonna grab? Take your time. Because you can only grab, you can grab 3, right? Oh, you can only grab 2. Oh, big bummer. Totally forgot about that. So he didn't grab the Teal Mask, he grabbed the Crispin. So he'll attack me, and you'll probably use the Dragapult attack. He'll have to, right? No reason to use the Lost Impact. Mm-hmm. Lost Vacuum is going to get rid of my Binding Mochi. Or my Ancient Capsule. Or the Stadium. Ancient Capsule, perfect. Luckily I have more. Just gonna use the Dragapult. And I think we have the game condition now. The winning condition. That's unfortunate. He just had a really bad hand, I think. Or he probably doesn't know how to use Regidrago. Or he hasn't played against his deck yet and just doesn't know how to react to it. Mm-hmm. He's got a knockout, so we're gonna hammer in, my friend. So I think what we're gonna do here is... Oh, that's right. I don't have enough energy. So I think what we're gonna do is just put the damage counters on him. And I'll boss's order him. Can't do nothing. Big upset on my part. Hopefully we pull that Metal Energy. Prime Catcher. Personally, I need my Carmine or Professor Switch right now. Oh! Okay, I was like, where's his Teal Masks at? Okay. Discard energy. Apex Dragon. Okay. You got the win. Rough out here, partner. Well, that was this matchup. We're gonna concede. I give up, brother. GG's. What an excellent battle. Okay, well, that was an upset. Well, that's this deck. Play it if you want. That's up to you. I enjoyed it. We don't win all of them. What do you guys think of this video? Did you like it? Are you going to try it? Are you going to modify this deck? Do I suck? Is that why I lost? I'm open to any comment on there. I know you guys love telling me how much I suck at this game. But I appreciate you for watching. I hope you guys have a good one and are able to get some destined rivals. And I'll see you in the next video, alright? Peace, guys. Thank you.